Far away in space, there was a beautiful planet called Krypton. This planet was home to very smart people. One of these people was a scientist named Jor-El. He discovered something terrible. He learned that his planet, Krypton, was going to break apart. He knew everyone he loved would be in danger. Jor-El and his wife, Lara, wanted to save their only son. They had a baby named Kal-El. They knew he was special and had to survive. They built a small spaceship just for him. It was a very hard choice for them to make. Jor-El and Lara placed their baby, Kal-El, inside the tiny rocket. They said goodbye to him with tears in their eyes. They knew they would never see him again, but they hoped he would live a long and happy life. They launched the ship into the vast dark sky just as Krypton began to shake and crumble. The small ship traveled through space for a very long time. It passed bright stars and distant galaxies on its long journey. The baby was safe inside, sleeping and waiting for his new home. He was the last hope of a lost world. The little spaceship finally reached a new planet. This planet was blue and green and full of life. It was our planet, Earth. The ship landed softly in a green field in a quiet small town called Smallville. A kind couple, Jonathan and Martha Kent, were driving by when they saw the ship. They were good people with warm hearts. When they looked inside the ship, they were very surprised to find a baby. They had always wanted a child of their own, so they felt like this was a miracle. They decided to adopt the baby right away. The Kents named the baby Clark. They raised him as their own son, Clark Kent. They loved him very much and taught him to be kind and honest. As Clark grew up, he started to notice he was different from other children. He was much stronger and faster. The yellow sun of Earth gave him amazing powers that no one else had. His parents helped him understand his special gifts. They taught him to use his powers to help others and to always do the right thing. This loving home helped shape the boy who would one day become a great hero. Clark Kent grew into a man with truly incredible abilities. The biggest of these is his super strength. He is so strong that he can lift things that are very heavy, like a car, a bus, or even a whole building. This power helps him rescue people from dangerous situations, such as a collapsing bridge or a falling object. He is often called the Man of Steel because his body is almost impossible to hurt. Bullets bounce off his chest, and fire does not burn his skin. This makes him very brave because he can go into places where it is too dangerous for anyone else. Another amazing power Superman has is the ability to fly. He can leap into the sky and soar through the air faster than a jet plane. This allows him to travel around the world in just a few moments. If someone is in trouble on the other side of the planet, he can get there quickly to help them. He also has super speed, which means he can run incredibly fast on the ground. He can move so quickly that everything around him seems to be standing still. This helps him save people from accidents before they even happen. Superman also has super senses that help him know when someone is in trouble. He has X-ray vision, which lets him see through solid objects like walls. This is useful for finding people who are trapped inside a building. He also has super hearing. He can hear a tiny cry for help from many miles away. These senses act like an alarm system, telling him where he needs to go to be a hero. He must be careful to focus his hearing so he is not overwhelmed by all the sounds of the world at once. Finally, Superman has a very powerful ability called heat vision. He can shoot beams of intense heat from his eyes. He can use this power to weld broken metal back together, or to melt through thick steel doors to rescue someone. He is always very careful when he uses this power so that he does not hurt anyone. All of these amazing powers come from the energy he gets from Earth's yellow sun. It is like the sun is a giant battery that keeps him charged up and ready to save the day. Superman is more than just his powers. He is a symbol of hope and goodness. He chooses to use his incredible gifts to protect everyone. He does not ask for money or thanks. He helps people because it is the right thing to do. When there is a big disaster, like an earthquake or a flood, Superman is often the first one there to help. He saves people, clears away rubble, and makes sure everyone is safe. He shows us that the greatest strength is the strength you use to help others who are in need. He is a hero for every person on Earth, no matter who they are or where they come from. He believes in truth and justice for all. This means he fights for what is fair and right. He stops criminals and makes sure they cannot hurt innocent people. But he also inspires regular people to be heroes in their own way. He shows us that we can all be kind, brave, and helpful in our daily lives. You don't need to fly to be a hero. Sometimes just helping a neighbor or standing up for a friend is a heroic act. When he is not being Superman, he lives a normal life as Clark Kent. Clark is a newspaper reporter for a big city newspaper called the Daily Planet. As a reporter, he writes stories that tell the truth and expose problems in the world. This is another way he fights for justice. Living as Clark Kent helps him stay connected to the people he protects. It reminds him of the importance of being human, even though he came from another planet. His gentle and humble personality as Clark is just as important as his strength as Superman. The famous S symbol on his chest is recognized all over the world. Many people think it just stands for Superman, but it is actually a symbol from his home planet, Krypton. It means hope. This is the most important part of who Superman is. He gives people hope that even when things seem dark and scary, there is always someone looking out for them. He reminds us that there is good in the world and that it is always worth fighting for. He inspires us to believe in a better tomorrow. Even the strongest hero needs friends to help him. Superman's closest friend is Lois Lane. She is a brave and very smart reporter who works with Clark Kent at the Daily Planet. Lois is not afraid of danger and is always looking for a big story. She's one of the few people who knows that Clark Kent is secretly Superman. She loves him for both his heroic heart and his kind human side. Another good friend is Jimmy Olsen, a young photographer at the newspaper. Jimmy looks up to Superman and often finds himself in situations where he needs to be rescued. Of course, a great hero must have great enemies. Superman's most dangerous enemy is a man named Lex Luthor. Lex is a brilliant but evil scientist and businessman. He is very rich and powerful. Unlike Superman, Lex has no superpowers. Instead, he uses his incredible intelligence to invent dangerous weapons and create evil plans. Lex is jealous of Superman and hates that people love the hero more than him. Another powerful enemy is General Zod, a soldier from Superman's home planet of Krypton who has the same powers but uses them for evil. Superman also works with other heroes to protect the world. He is a founding member of a team of superheroes called the Justice League. This team includes other famous heroes like Batman, the Dark Knight of Gotham City, and Wonder Woman, the powerful Amazon princess. When a threat is too big for one hero to handle alone, the Justice League comes together. They combine their different powers and skills to fight for the safety of the entire world. Superman is often seen as the leader and the moral compass of the team. For many decades, Superman has remained one of the most famous heroes in the world. He was one of the very first superheroes ever created, and his story continues to inspire new generations. People love him because he represents the very best of what a person can be: strong, brave, kind, and selfless. He shows us that no matter where you come from, you can choose to do good in the world. Superman is not just a character in a comic book. He is an idea. He is the idea that one person can make a difference and give hope to everyone.